I know I already said goodnight, but I had to take Fluffy out for his evening walk, and it's magical. Good morning, everyone. I can't believe I was actually able to find a do-it-yourself car wash. It's 16 degrees out. As I was washing the car, the water was freezing to my car. But it's relatively clean now, and that means we can go to Canada. Now I've got to get out of these wet, icy clothes. Ugh. See you in a second. I have changed out of my wet clothes. I did find my other glove. Very happy about that. I'm also really glad that I brought, they're a little wet, these things. They're boot covers. And I just brought them because I had them, and figured if I encounter really wet terrain, they might be helpful. I really didn't think I was going to be using them for a car wash in the middle of winter in Vermont, but they were very helpful for that. My feet stayed nice and dry. And so now we are just sitting in a nice parking lot in the sun. Hopefully some of the icicles will melt off. It's not a big deal if there's icicles on there because they're clean icicles. But I'd like to give it a little bit of time to melt off of the windows and stuff. And because as I was spraying, the water was freezing and froze a light coat of ice all over the Jeep. But we got a car wash. Coat of ice. Sheet of ice. Sheet of ice. Oh, this is completely iced over. We've got everything sorted. The Jeep is clean. I found Fluffy Dog's rabies certificate just in case we need it. Unlikely, but just in case. I filled out the CDC import form just because I wanted to make sure I had that before I have to import him back into the United States. And I think we're ready to go. Let's go to Canada. We're gonna go through St. Albans, Vermont first, but then we're going to Canada. I also made a hotel reservation because when you go into Canada, you need to show them where you're staying, and at least that first night. And so we have a hotel reservation in downtown Montreal, and hopefully it's a good hotel.
In 150 feet, turn left onto US 7 South.
Okay, sorry. Got distracted by driving. I think this is legal. Yeah. This will be legal parking. I think I'm past the no parking from here to corner sign. And we're gonna take a little walk. They've got a little snow here. We're walking down Church Street. That makes me happy. It is a little bit brisk out here this morning. This is going to be a short walk because it's breezy, and it's now 17 degrees out here. Oh, Let's learn about Church Street. There's a Tiffany window inside that church, along with an impressive clock tower. And this is the courthouse. What do you think, Bluff? Let me get some snow. Get some snow. Alright. That's a super cool old church. We're going back to the car because I didn't bring my hat or my gloves, even though I found my gloves. And it's cold. So we're going back to the car and going to Canada. You go from city to country really fast. Like just a minute or two ago, I was in the city. And now I am very much not in the city. I prefer not in the city. But we are driving through the Missisquoi, I think that's how you pronounce it, Missisquoi National Wildlife Refuge. And on my left is the Missisquoi River. The thing that looks like a field of snow. That's a frozen river. We're getting closer to the border. We're about 1 mile from the Canada border, so cameras are going off, and we'll see you on the other side. All right, we're in Canada. Welcome to Canada, y'all. I got in just under the wire because they closed that border crossing at 4 p.m. and I came in at like 3:56. So very happy I didn't have to go drive to a different border crossing, and that was easy peasy. And now we're in Canada. I don't know if that means that just that side of the road is closed. Let's go see what happens. This is the way Maps is taking me, and maybe I'm gonna get stuck or have to turn around. But what lovely country right past the border. It's very pretty. Lots of snow. I was reading the news, and apparently Montreal just got a really big kind of storm of the century snowstorm. So I'm expecting to see a lot of snow in Montreal as well. We're still an hour and a half away from Montreal. I suppose I was probably not supposed to go down that road.
Continue on Quebec 202 west for 9 miles.
What's done is done. Maybe I should switch my Google Maps over to speaking in French. They'll do that. Accidentally did that when I was in Portugal and Google Maps was speaking Portuguese, which I don't understand Portuguese very well. So that was a bit of a challenge. Having it speak French would be a bit of a challenge too, because I had 3 years of French in high school and a year of French in college, but that was a long time ago with zero practice, so I can only ask like basic things like, you know, where's the library? I certainly cannot hold a conversation in French. I have no idea what little cute snowy town we're driving through. Cool church. Sorry, can't stop right now. Take a closer look, but that's a cool church. Oh, cool building next to the church that you guys probably can't see very well. Sorry. And lots of snow. Lots and lots of snow. I don't know exactly where we are, but we are headed in the direction of Montreal, but we won't be there for like another hour, and it's going to be full dark in an hour. So I'm going to go to my hotel and get settled in, and we'll see you guys in the morning and go explore in Montreal. I know I already said goodnight, but I had to take Fluffy out for his evening walk, and it's magical. There's the Ferris wheel right there. I don't know if it's going to show up. The city does have a very European feel to it, but still Canadian. Yeah, it's beautiful. And I'm not that big of a city person, but this is a beautiful city. And look at these artworks behind me. They're beautiful. And there's so much snow. That's a lot of snow. Apparently they got a little over 2.5 feet-ish in one big dump, and talking to the gal at the hotel, apparently this was kind of a pretty big storm for this area, kind of a little unprecedented. It's beautiful. They haven't cleared this part of the path yet. Very slippery snow. Looks like they're doing some refurbishment of this cathedral. Very pretty. This is a lovely little park. A statue. It's a little colder this morning than it was last night. It's definitely single digits this morning. It's still very charming in the daylight, just colder. There's they flew. Oh, good boy. This is a totally cute little shopping street. Getting a little warmed up. I'm hoping to go around this corner where there's sunshine. Why haven't you pooped yet? We are almost to the waterfront. Let's see if we can see the water back there. That ahead of us is the Science Museum. Let's see if we can walk around it to get to the water. I'm not sure what the best course of action is. Technically, I can see the water right here. This is a port, and that's the river right out there. Should I go over to the Ferris wheel? I'm not going over to the Ferris wheel. I'm not riding it anyway. There's the river. Fluffy has pooped, and I'm gonna head back to the hotel because I just checked the time and I don't want to miss breakfast. Oh, good morning. Let's get back to the hotel. Your mom is hungry. I would like some breakfast. Fluffy has been installed in the Jeep. We are in a parking garage, which has very low ceiling. A little too low for the Jeep. But we made it in. I had to take all the stuff, or a lot of the stuff, off of the top of the Jeep. I'm walking towards the exit to see, do I need to take the box off to get out of the exit, because it's a little slightly different path to get out than it was to get in. And we did a teeny bit of scraping coming in. I need to avoid the these things, the fire things that shoot water for fire. Let's see if this is taller by a lot. Okay, we should be fine. The fire sprinklers. Sometimes words are hard. This, I think, is the lowest spot. And it's low. That's where I could reach on it. This pipe might be lower, but we did go under it. So, no, that one's a little higher. That duct back there is the lowest spot. So it's long, and we got under it to get to our parking spot. So as long as that's really the lowest spot, and I stay away from the sprinklers, we're good. We will hit this sign, but it's made to move, and that'll be fine. Let's see if we can get out of here without taking parts of the parking garage with us. Oh, we have to go really slow. That's the sign. That's fine. Here's the ventilation thing. And now we have to make this turn without hitting any of the sprinklers. There's a car behind us. That was a little scrape on something. But we're at the tall part now. The exit door isn't that tall though. It's a barely. We're gonna hit that door a little bit because there's a little bit of snow. Okay, we're good. We hit the door, but we're good. We're out. Very much dislike driving in cities, but only one way to get out of the city. And are we in a turn lane? We may be in a turn lane. Oh, no, we can go straight. But I have to get over into the left lane, and that's going to, I suspect, not happen. Oh, wait, I can, real quick.
At the light, turn left onto Rue Berry.
We are out of downtown proper and into a little smaller part of town with shops and apartments and stuff. It's cute. Still a lot of snow. It's kind of funny trying to walk around in all of this. It's a little bit of a challenge. Even the locals sometimes look like they're having a bit of a time getting around in all the snow. We have stopped at a Canada Tire because we have a problem. And of course I shut off the vehicle and then turned it back on, and the problem went away. I don't think it actually went away, but my battery light came on and now it's gone. But In addition, there's a huge, nasty rattle coming from the undercarriage that I can't seem to reproduce here in the parking lot. I tried another number of things. I'm gonna take a moment in the warmth and then get my coat on and then get back out and try to tighten up all the battery cables. I'm gonna pull out my multimeter and see what the voltage is on the battery. It's a new battery, like it's less than 6 months old, so the battery itself should be fine, but we kind of need to figure out what's going on before we head out to parts unknown. First thing we're gonna do is tap this down, because it is a little higher up than it should be. What do you think, Fluff? What do you think, Fluffy? Are you a good boy? You're such a good boy. You're going to be really bored with our campsite tonight. He is going to be very bored with our campsite tonight because whatever's going on with the truck, I don't want to camp somewhere out in the middle of nowhere. I wonder where I put my car key. I bet it's in my coat. Hang on. So let's start up the car. Starting just fine and no battery light on. You hear the rattle? I don't know if you heard the rattle. So the rattle's obviously not fixed, and my multimeter is underneath Fluffy Dog, and it would be a big pain in the butt to remove that right now. So we are going to go with, hey, we tightened up the situation. Let's see if that does the trick. And yeah. My original plans to stop for the night were kind of a little bit of wild camping. But given that there's some issues with the Jeep, we're not going to do that. We're gonna camp at a truck stop tonight, just in case there are Jeep issues. I don't want to have to get towed in the middle of nowhere. So this isn't the most exciting part of Canada. It's basically urban sprawl, but in French. Every place has this, including large swaths of the United States. I was able to practice a little bit of my French in Canada Tire. I successfully asked where the bathroom was. Of course, once I got directions, I said thank you, or I said grazie instead of thank you. So maybe they think I'm some sort of deranged Italian. This is much better. We're getting into more rural territory. I like cities, but I don't like driving in cities. And will avoid big cities when I can. But I thought it would be cool to see Montreal, which it was. But I am glad to be out of the city. This is a cute little town. I don't know what town we're in. Is it obvious on the map? La Chute. The town of La Chute. Possibly. You're gonna get a very nice view of this dump truck full of snow for a while, because it looks like we're going the same direction. I don't know where we are. We're somewhere in Quebec. Someplace rural. There's farms and mountains. And a lot of snow. This is a nice little city on a big river. Oh. Their bridges have really big bumps. Ah, welcome to Ontario. We are in Van Cleek Hill? I can't. It's really cute. Cool little church here. Cool little mural. Neat old brick buildings. Cute little brick houses. Through my dirty window. It's a cute little log building, part of the Glengarry Pioneer Museum. We have stopped at this cute little Pioneer Museum for some lunch, which is a bagel that I nicked this morning from the hotel, along with some cream cheese and a little peach preserve. Oh no, orange marmalade. So that's our lunch. Bagel. And the car's working, so maybe we fixed the problem. We'll see if it holds. You want some bagel? Yeah. That was a good lunch. And now we are headed towards our truck stop. Pretty cool. There's our sleeping spot up there. And I was walking Fluffy around the parking lot. It's kind of lame, but the plow truck driver for this property let me know that it was this gated area here is okay for me to walk Fluffy dog around off leash. And it's great. He's happy. I'm happy. It's a picnic area normally, but they gate it off at night. And it's a nice plowed road. And where is he? There he is. He's happy. So we have a nice place to walk him in the morning too. There is a gate that stops cars, but you can walk around it. And yeah, this turned out to be pretty good. This is your own private little walking area, Fluffy dog. Just for you. Just for you. That was a good walk. Are you happy? Are you happy? Now we gotta put all the crap on the roof that I had to take off to get the Jeep in the parking garage and get everything set up for the night. And we're gonna stay here. There's a Tim Hortons right over there. Right over there through all the crud in my window. You can see the Tim Hortons. This is my third time to Canada and I've never actually had Tim Hortons. So that's what we're having for breakfast tomorrow, because I'm pretty sure I need to do that. Have you visited Canada at all if you haven't been to Tim Hortons? Probably not. I've been to Canada Tire now, so that counts for something, but We'll fill in the Tim Hortons gap tomorrow. I'll strap those down in the morning. Alright, the diesel heater is fired up. It's a disaster in here. Fluffy dog is snuggled in, and I need to do some editing, and I need to charge all my other cameras, and then we're going to bed. Hope you guys enjoyed coming along with us. If you did, hit the subscribe button below and you'll get notified of all of our future videos. We'll see you down the road.